I have been so busy in the last 15 months, every single day, that I haven't had a chance to sit down and think about what I should be doing in anything resembling the medium to long term. And I don't know. I mean, there are projects that I have underway. I've started to work on this idea for an online university. And the first thing we're building, and I'm funding this with the Patreon money, we're building a competitive writing module. So imagine, this is kind of how it'll look. So imagine that we have a bank of paragraphs of all different topics, and you can pick a paragraph. And then you pick the paragraph and you can write a commentary on it, or you can rewrite it to see if you can make it better, or you can summarize it, and then you post it. And then the next thing you have to do is you have to take someone else's summary or rewrite or analysis, and you have to grade it. And all you'll do is you'll see person A's summary, person B's summary, and person C's summary, and you just have to pick which one you say is best. Click, and then that person will get a point. And so that way your writing will be rated. And then you have to give a couple of words about why you thought this one was better. And so we're setting up we want to set up an apparatus that will allow people to engage in game-like competitive writing exercises so that they can learn to write online.
Really cool.
So that's the first. We want to build a reading module. We want to build a writing module. We want to build a speaking module.
Cool.
And so we want to build the online university not on the model of an old university, which would be lectures, tests. There may be a space for that, but with new technology, you know, it's Marshall McLuhan observed that the medium is the message, and what he meant by that was a car is not a horseless carriage. God only knows what a car is, right? You think a car is something that gets you from point A to B. It's like, well, yeah, car is something that transforms the content of the atmosphere and warms up the planet. Well, we didn't see that coming. A car is something that completely reshapes the way people live in cities. Well, we didn't think of that either. Right? It's also I think it's the second leading cause of death, something like that. So a car is a lot of very complicated things. And whatever YouTube is, whatever this computational power offers us, is not a brick and mortar university. It has to be a different model. Can aim at the same thing, because you should learn in a great humanities program, you should learn to speak, formulate your damn arguments, articulate yourself, learn how to negotiate, be clear. You should learn how to write, because if you can write, and this is something for people out there wondering about the value of education, it's simple. The person who makes the best argument and the person who tells the best story wins everything all the time, period. Especially if they follow up on it. And so if you can, like even if you're negotiating for a raise, it's like, you want a raise, you want a raise. You both come talk to me. It's like the person who makes the best case gets the raise, you know, unless there's something crooked going on.
Sure.
And that happens in life all the time. So you want to be educated so you learn how to use language, because it makes you competent, powerful, influential, it eradicates resentment. It helps you like collaborate with other people. It's everything to master language. And so that's the modules that we're building.
That sounds really great.
Yeah.
It sounds like some new thing that would be, and I think gamifying it.
Well, I want to put the competitive element in, because partly because, well, there's a competitive spirit in almost everyone, but men in particular who are bailing out of universities like mad will almost not do anything unless there's a competitive element. It's like, well, I want to learn to write. It's like, yeah. No, I want to learn to write better than you.
Yeah, now there's a leaderboard.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden everyone cares about it.
Exactly. Well, and you think there's lots of these internet types, the troll types, who think they're smart.
Sure.
It's like, I'm smart. It's like, okay, you think you're so damn smart. Here's a paragraph by Immanuel Kant. See if you can write a better one. It's like, oh, really? And everyone will vote on it. And we'll see how damn smart you are. It's like, man, maybe you are smart. Like, more power to you, man. Or maybe you will be in 2 years. So I think the competitive writing module we're really excited about.
That sounds really fun.
It sounds fun, eh?
It sounds
well, and we also thought, here's something that would be cool. So imagine you could take a book, like a book by Immanuel Kant, which is like, it's impossible to read, or a book by Heidegger. It's just impossible to read. You could put it up paragraph by paragraph and have people rewrite it. Say, like, okay, here's a paragraph. Make it understandable. Well, how do we know it's good? Well, everyone's going to vote on it. It's like, so you could rewrite the whole damn book. You could crowdsource the rewriting of a classic by Heidegger so that people could actually read it. Well, that'd be a blast too.